Hello, Sutter Middle School students and parents. This is Mr. Cortez, your principal. The purpose of this video is to go over some key information about next week's blended learning schedule. We are excited to have our students back on campus. During the blended learning schedule, Mondays will be devoted for students to work from home with our distance learning schedule. That is the same schedule that they are currently following right now. Starts from 9 o'clock and it ends at 2:10. This is every Monday, and students will be working from home. Tuesdays to Fridays is divided into two cohorts. Cohort A will attend school Tuesdays and Thursdays, and cohort B will attend schools Wednesdays and Fridays. All parents and students were sent a parent square message informing them about what cohort they belong to. Students attending school will start at 8:20 and end at 12:35. Lunch will be a grab and go. Students that are working from home will complete independent work that has been assigned. And it is very important to note that these students will have to check in with their teachers from 2:10 to 3:25. Attendance will count during this time. Once again, students that are working from home are expected to report with their teachers from 2:10 to 3:25. Overall, this is our blending learning schedule. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to call the office. During the morning, there would be three entrances to campus. Entrance number one is at the front sliding gate. This is for all our bus riders and our walkers. Entrance number two is behind the library. These are for students that are getting dropped off by their parents. Entrance number three is the back gate for all our students that live behind Sutter. When entering campus, students will be required to wear their face mask, take their temperature, and sanitize their hands. These are our COVID-19 Sutter norms. Wear your mask at all times, stay 6 feet apart, wash your hands and sanitize your hands after each transition, and bring a charged Chromebook to school. And most importantly, come prepared to learn. Let's review some of these with a little bit more detail. Before entering each class, students will need to sanitize their hands. There will be portable hand sanitizers and portable hand washing stations throughout campus. During breakfast, students will be allowed to take off their masks to eat, and there will be no eating while walking. We want our students to be stationed as they're eating. We are prompting students to wash their hands after eating or after touching any objects. Mask expectations, students will need to cover their nose, mouth, and chin. Students hanging out outside will be required to wear their mask properly and to stay a good distance from each other. Students are expected to maintain their binders and backpacks neat and organized at all times and come prepared for their classes. Please have the following tools prior to the first day of class: a binder, dividers, pencil pouch, pencils, pens, highlighters, paper, markers, and pencils. So please have these items ready by next week. We will be having a walkout student store to sell some of these required items. Students are expected to charge their Chromebooks before coming to school. No loaners will be available for students that forget their Chromebook. We will have charging stations so that students can charge their Chromebooks if necessary during the morning. Students showing symptoms will be placed in the isolation room that is located near the C Wing. This will be an easy access for parents to pick students around the loop behind the library. We want you all to know that we are taking sanitation very serious. After each period, teachers will wipe the desk and chairs. Our custodians are working hard to organize a process where restrooms get sanitized 3 times a day. In order to avoid crowded transitions in the hallways, students will be required to line up so that their teachers can pick them up and walk them to class. In order to keep our campus safe, we are asking all parents not to send their children to school if they are facing any type of symptoms. Students that are facing COVID related symptoms will be asked to quarantine for 14 days. Students experiencing symptoms that are not COVID related must be symptom free for 72 hours without medication in order for them to return on campus. We will be using Parent Square to communicate any COVID related issues to our parents. So it's very important for you to continuously check your Parent Square. We ask all parents and students to please notify the teachers or the front office when your child cannot make Google Meet class. We are excited to have our students back on campus next week. I am sure I left some information that you're still wondering about. If that is the case, please email me and I'll get back to you. And that is all for today. Go Wildcats!